Online, you all get it? All right, yeah, okay, nice. All right, so today we're going to start our review. Remember, we finished up vector, now the last topic for those who are here for the whole set of title, right? So we're going to start the revision. We're going to go a little bit faster on some of the things. All right, but we're going to take a look today, simplifying, solving, and factorizing. All right. So I'll do a couple examples first, and then we will start with and then we'll take a look at some past papers, right? I need to update that topic by topic. All right. So let us start with a few things. The first thing that we need to remember, how do we handle things like this? Right, we jumping into it one time, right? Actually, I want to do the summary, but that's not good. So I want to run through a few things and then right here, how you will handle something like that? Right, do it fast. Right, hold on. I just want to run through the rules first before we start. All right, so here's where our review will start, right? We're just going to bust some of these rules. I want to make sure you all remember these rules, and then we are going to start, of course, practicing them, right? Right, quickly, some of these rules here, x plus x into 2x, right? Everybody remember that? Right, start with anything hard, right? X plus x, that is 2x, x minus 2x is minus. For those who are not seeing it, remember you can factor out the x, right? And you'll get 1 minus 2 and so on, right? Well, why did this stay the same here? X plus y. Right. X plus y is the same as x plus y because you have two different variables here. Okay, let's look here. Right? So some quick rules for us to remember. Next, in the field. Right? In the field, same base, you multiply, or you do the powers, add. Divide, what you do? Minus. Anything to the power 0 is? Whenever you're multiplying in the seed, what you do? Multiply. And anything to the power of a minus becomes what? 1 over, right? All right. So right here, we just do some quick mental questions. Suppose I gave you 2 to the 2 multiplied by 2 to the 3 all over 2 to the 4. What you'll do? We'll just talk it out, right? Add the nice. And then you minus before 1 time, right? Because they all to the same. They are all to the same base, right? So that's 2 plus 3 minus 4. And that will give us 2 to the power 1. Right? Which is just 2 again. Are you okay with that? Quick little rules for you to remember, right? What about if you had what about if you had 2 to the power 4 all to the power of a quarter? What you do? What you do here? Multiply the quarter by the 4. Nice. And you will get 2 to the power 1. That's okay? What about if you had something like this here? 2 by x to the power 4 multiplied by 3 by x to the power 2. Right? All over 6 to the power 3. Try that in. Let's see what we got. Just a few questions, right? What's your doing number? Right, sorry. So what you got here? 3x, 2x to the power 3. Let's check it out and Huh? Might be right, might be wrong. Let's see. First thing is to work with the numbers. So on top is 2 multiplied by 3 all over 6. That's okay? So you work with the numbers first and then 4 plus 2 minus. Add it and you minus in the division part, right? So the final answer is what? 2 plus 3 is, sorry, 2 by 3 is 6, 6 on 6 is 1, 1x to the power of 3. Alright? So you work with the numbers first. Right? So it's 2 by 3 over 6. Huh? Yeah, 1 x to the power of 3. You can't leave out the x in cancel. All right, because of the get that wrong, take a next one. Okay, yeah, right. That's nice. That is not enough. 4x to the 5 by 2x to the power 3 all over 16 x to the power 4. Try that part. Right, go with the numbers first, right, Chaser? Go with the numbers first, right? Take your time, huh? Go with the numbers 4 to 16, then go with the powers. Right, nice, Sebastian. Sebastian. Wait, Sebastian, check it back. I'm looking for the Sebastian. Right, time up. 4 by 2 all over 16, and then add the powers minus the 4. So I have 1/2 by x to the power of 4. Anybody got that? Yeah. Yeah? All right. 100%. Yeah, okay enough. All right, so yeah, let's continue to revise there online. All okay? Right, simplification. Every time you see a fraction, don't matter worry about finding LCM. This method will always work. Multiply the b by the d, multiply the d by the a, b by the c. And then bring the sign in the middle. Right? It will always work. Don't worry about finding the LCM and thing, right? So for example here, like the one I gave you on the board, right? Suppose you have something like this. All you have to do, right? All you have to do is follow that rule. 2 by 5, that's 10. 5 by x plus 1. 2 by x minus 3. Right? Then you work it out. So please remember this little rule here, right? You multiply the denominators and well, they technically cross the others. And then put the sign in the middle. Okay? So don't worry about finding the LCM, it will simplify out later on. Right? Please remember this is in your sum, this is in the group chat, right? Your summary in the group chat. Everybody have it? Yeah? Check in the group chat, right? It's in there. So you say you have to write these things out. Next, how do we expand that? Please do not forget it. If I ask you to find 2x minus 1 squared, do not write 4x squared plus 1. Right, Pete? Or your future employer, sorry. Right? 2x minus 1 by 2x minus 1. You have to work it out the long way. Right? 2x by 2x, 2x by minus 1, minus 1 by 2x, minus 1 by minus 1. Okay? That's the shortened version. If you learn that all. But don't worry to learn that all. Just learn the process. Alright? Spices, you okay with that? Antonia, are you okay? Alright, so that's some quick rules to remember, right? Next. What is factorization? Factorization is breaking up an expression into two factors. But when you multiply, will give you back the original expression. So if you look here, we're going to do here, Nicholas. They both have A common, so you factor out the A. Look here, they both have X, Y in common, so you factor that out. What you do with questions like this for the four terms? Remember what to do? You want me the four terms? Right. Very good. Pair them up. Pair them up, right? Factorize here and then factorize here. Right? So you notice they both have X in common here and then that. They both have A in common here and then that. And if you do it properly, you'll recognize what? If you do it properly, you'll recognize the part of the bracket is always the same. Okay? Once the part in the bracket is the same, factor out and you're done. All right? What about the next one? A squared minus B squared.
You could see if they didn't see then but it's right. Instead of one negative let's sign this. See
For which one?
let's see for that one.
Number 4?
No, number 3.
Yeah.
Let's see you get negative px plus px.
And what you do?
Get it inside the way to work.
Same thing, that's factor. So normally once you group it, there's factor and factor. Same four to me. Write it down on sugar. All right. Number 4 is an example of difference of two squares. Right? Once you get an expression and you end up with A squared minus B squared, that's how you factorize it. Okay? So you remember your little rules, right? And then we have to take a look at solving. We're going to go over to the question just now, right? Right, solving. Solving, if you look here, look at number 1. If you have two fractions separated by equal sign, what you do? Cross multiply. Right? Two fractions separated by equal sign, cross multiply. Okay? So you multiply A by B and B by C and then you solve it. When you're solving simultaneously, you use elimination method. If it's a linear and a quadratic, you use substitution. All right? Here's an example of direct variation. You have direct and inverse. Right? You have two types of variation. Directly inverse, directly proportional, you write it like that. Inverse proportional, you write it like this. All right? So you have to look out for if it's directly or inversely, right? Here. Oh, I forgot to remind you. How do you factorize the quadratic? You have 3 steps. Write down A, B, and C. And you have to get 2 numbers. So when you multiply, will give you A, C. And when you add, will give you B. Right? We place 2 numbers and then factorize. Before I move on, let's do one of those. Right? Those who are online, look at the camera, right? Right, watch it here. How do we factorize the quadratic? Step number 1. Write down A, write down B, write down C. A is 5, B is -2, C is -3. That's okay? So you write down with A, B, and C. Then you write with AC, you write with B. AC is -15, B is -2. What do you need? You need 2 numbers. When multiply will give you AC. When add will give you, right? So write down all the multiples of this. Right? Start with the obvious. 15 by -1 minus 15 by 1. Then 5 by 3 by minus, so it has to be minus, right? Or 5 by -3. Anything else? Any other multiples will give you this? How much? Right? So now we have to check and see which 2 when you add them will give you this. Right? Add these 2, add these 2, That won't work. Add these two. That won't work. Minus 5 plus 3 is minus 2. This will give you a positive 2. So the two numbers that we are going to use to replace minus 2x's, minus 5 and 3. Come here, write 5x squared. Do not write minus 2 anymore, right? Minus 5x plus 3. Minus 5x plus 3x minus 3. That's okay? Yeah? So you found the two numbers that when multiplied will give you this, when added will give you this. Whenever you say done, right? Group it up, group it up, group it up, group it up. What have in common here? 5 and x. Right? This by this giving you this. What have in common here? 3. And you get x minus 1. What do you have in common here? X minus 1. Right? 5x. Okay? So that's the way you factorize. We're going to do a whole set of these just now, right? Huh? What you still do that?
Oh my goodness.
All right. So those are some of the rules. I am missing something here. Well, inequality is. Anyway, I'll show you fast before we start. Right? We need to remember how to solve an inequality. So if I give you if I give you 2x minus 1 is more than or equal to 3. How do you solve that? Right? Carry across the minus 1 and you'll get 4, then divide by 2. So x is more than or equal to 2. How do you show it on a number line? How do you show it on a number line?
Oh, you put it on.
All the values more than 2, right?
Yeah.
So you draw a solid circle
And
and then you go to the right. That's okay? That's how you solve a number line. Right? Where if the equal not there, it could be a hollow circle. If the equal is there, solid circle, shade inside, right? Copy? What about if you had the negative numbers earlier? 5 minus 3x is less than
yeah. When you move it across,
yeah, what to do?
when you divide on
Right. When you divide by a negative, the sign must change. Right? So your first step, move across the 5. You'll get minus 3x is less than 8 minus 5. Minus 3x is less than 3. Then we're going to divide by negative 3. So what's happening here? Change the sign. So it should be x is more than minus. Okay? So whenever you're solving an inequality, you have to remember to do that. All right? Right. What you do in a case like this? Let me see who's sleeping away there. Bradley, you look like you're sleeping out. Bradley, I need some help here. How do we solve inequality like that? Right, we did this already. Anybody remember what to do? How do you solve an inequality like that? Right? Bradley. Yeah. Right. So whatever you do on the right side, you must do on the left side. All right. So and she would move and she would carry across the 1 and minus 1. So you would minus 1 here, you would minus 1 here, and you would minus 1 here. So you will get 2 is less than 2x is less than 4. Whatever you do on the right, you do it on the left. If you're not writing, you can. Are you right? All right. Whatever you do on the left, you do on the right. What's the next step? Divide everything by 2. So divide here by 2, here by 2, here by 2. So you'll get 1 is less than x is less than x. So when you're solving inequalities like this, you do it on both sides. All right. It goes to kind of find for x. So we're gonna try and answer the question now. Right, because we're revising, I'll do a couple number ones as well, right? Do I really yet? Just note it out. I'll tell you yet after. Somebody is doing fast and write it down. Start here one time. Using a calculator, do the fraction. Easy stuff, right? Time up, next one. Use the calculator, don't work it out. All right, next. Write the exact value, right? Online or you can messages answers, nice. Who messages? Samira, right? Good. Who has the message there? Andrea, you message some answers, please. How much you'll get? How much? 9 on 14, nice. Let's go again. 9 on 14. If you get it wrong, real question there. Right, if you're using a sharp, the stuff and throw it out. So I said it's going and doing it in the class and sell it. All right, yeah, 9 on 14, right? Right, those who have a sharp calculator, remember to use the fraction symbol, right? 9 on 14. What? Yeah. Next one. Huh? Come on. I mean, you get the calculator? Yeah, you get kids. Yeah, you division too. Yeah, you division right, just like those part, right? So we can put that here. Right? One on 4 7, or you pay by fraction. Right, next one. So they said Megan started to work. Take a little read there. Megan started to work. Come closer, I can see, right? Right, Megan started working. She was paid 85 a week. After a 6-month probation, she got a 20% increase. How much was she paid after the increase each week? What you have to do? Right, and remember you have to do those percentages, right? 20% how much? For fraction. I want to right? Right? Yeah, go ahead. Find 20%. Find 20% of 85, but then what to do? Add up minus. Ah, yeah. Malakai is my. Doesn't have any right then? No, eh? All right, anyway, so find 20% of 85, how much is that? 70 and then add in 30, 85, right? And you got how much? 102, right? All right, this is not working out. Just had to write in code, right? You understand why this is? Try this next one, yeah. All right, nice. Get it, come on. All right, let's go. All got you? You all got you? Right, so the question said find the value n when t is 49. Easy, right? What to do, kilo? Find the square root of, and the answer is 9. Nothing, Malachi shaking here. Excuse me, Malachi. No. Right, next, make T the subject of the formula. So we have the square root of T is equal to N. When you move the square root across the equal sign, what would you get? What is get Attilia? When you move the square root across the equal sign here, what you'll get? Square. So T is equal to N squared. Right? Those who don't like to do it like that, remember, if you have the square root of T, so you move the square root, you get square both sides. All right? So when you make T the subject of the formula, the answer is N squared. All right, Andrea, are you okay there? Andrea, are you there? Ariana? And if you're not sending answers, I'm going to move you out, huh? Or in the waiting room. All right, nice one here. Let's try this one. Take a little read. Right, most nobody like this kind of good problem, right? Right? You can get the first part. Right, they told you what's X, right? Right, so read the expression and see if they can come up with it. Read the information and see if they can come up with the expression. Yes? Oh, I finished that already. Oh, you finished with what already? Come here. Right, write down what you think is Jim's age and what do you think is the all right, let's see what you have here. Jim's age, so Ali is X, and Jim is 5 years older than right. Yeah, Ali is X years, and Jim is 5 years older than Ali. So, how old is Jim? Ali is X, so you're going to add 5. That's okay? Easy, right? Then this says Chris is twice as old as Ali. So Chris's age is what? 2x. Okay? Okay with that? Yes, sir? Okay with that? All right, so we know their age. Now, in 2 years' time, right? In 2 years' time, you know what sort of video with who you know or you know. Oh, what you know? Yeah, well, what you know. And the actually man. I think along the same line. Right, next one. In 2 years' time, you have to be careful with what is right. The answer was what? X plus 5 and 2x, right? In 2 years' time, the product of Ali's age and Chris's age will be the same as the square. Will be the same as the square of Jim's present age. Right, so I wanted to try it. taking all the information and see if we can get that equation. All right, next question here. Right. So read it again, and turn that information into an equation. Right? And then multiply it out, and it should look like x squared minus 4x minus 21. So take all the information. 2 years time means what? What you have to do? What you have to do to Jimmy and Chris in 2 years time? Plus 2.
Plus.
Right? Go ahead. Let's see what happens. Remember, Ali was x, right? Ali did for that. Take your time. I'll do some working for that. Right, so I want to see some working for this one. Sorry, there's plenty words, I know that one. Right. Huh? No, the question didn't say this out. I was trying to watch the answer. The question didn't say this out. Right, so I'm gonna see who I'm gonna pick here. Oh, look, they lost this. They lost this. Like, I saw Nicholas put on me head. Like, I'll pick on it. Right, Nicholas. So here's what it said. The product of Ali's age and Chris's age. 2 years in 2 years time. So what would Ali's age be, Nicholas? X plus 2. Very good. What will be Chris's age? Very good. And that equals to how much? To Jimmy's present age. What is Jimmy's present age? Huh? X plus 5. Nice. So all you have to do is make it look like this. You guys already? Yeah? Okay, nice. Yes, ma'am. Pardon?
It's a square.
Oh, sorry, it's square. Yes, sorry. Yeah, I lost some mark there. Right, to the paid future employer, she got that right. Right, so yeah, x plus 5 squared. Right, fix it please. Multiply it out, and it should be x squared minus 4x minus 5. Right? Go ahead, have one. Multiply it. If it is online message, yeah.
Right, how you doing now?
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that? You just see it, silent 911.
Right, so the put together what's on the board. Put together x squared minus 2x. Anybody going to online? You watch it? It has to be x squared minus 4x minus 21. Right, so when I multiply it out now, x by 2x, 2x squared, x by 2, 2x, 2 by 2x, 4x, 2 by 2, 4. You have to work out the right hand side as well. Remember, squared means x plus 5 by x plus 5. X by x squared, x by 5, 5x, 5 by x, 5 by 5. Okay, then bring a line term together.
Yes.
2x, bring everything on the right hand, on the left hand side, right? 2x squared minus x squared is 1x squared, 6x minus 10x is minus 4x, plus 4 minus 25 is minus 25. All right? Always looking like a long equation. It's simple. Take up again. Right? Everything has to come across on the left hand side, right? That's what again. Copy down. Let's go again.
Oh, I did.
Right, online, I'm gonna give you a next one, send your answer. Right, if you recognize the end up in the waiting room, you know why, right? Anybody writing there?
No.
Oh wait, sorry. I have one more part. Find Ali's present age. So you have to solve it. What kind of equation is that? A quadratic. So you have to use the yeah, it's correct. Well, I don't know if it's correct actually. I don't work it out. But I think it's that one. Somebody else said good. Work it out, please. Use the quadratic formula and work it out, or this gets factorized. Yeah, this gets factorized. I will actually factorize it. If you all could factorize it, look at right here. Still on the board. Factorize and work it out. Yeah, you have to solve that. Or you can factorize it. I am going to factorize it and solve it. Guys, do online, send some answers. Nice, money, good. If you do an answer, you might just end up in the room. Waiting. I don't charge you. Ah, now I know.
Let me see.
I'm glad I realized you want to come up. Alright, ready? Right. Let's factorize this part. Actually, some of you all probably can use the formula. So let's forget all that. So I am going to do two, right? This is equation. Right? So x is equal to minus 4 plus or minus the square root of negative 4 squared by 4 by 1 by minus 21. All over 2 by 1. So it's positive 4 plus or minus the square root of 16 plus 84. All over 2. So the answer will be 4 plus the square root of 100 over 2. 4 minus the square root of. Right? So the answers are what? 10 and 4 is right. 7 and minus 3. Can minus 3 work?
No.
Right? So Ali's date is what?
7.
Ali's date?
Yeah.
Ali's date?
Yeah.
So Ali's present age is 7. Right, let me move out some people here. Plug answers from Richard, Samira, Ariana, Sebastian, Mane, right, good. So who to remove here? Let me see who to remove. Oh, what's in smart boy? What's in send it quick? Right, so let me start with Peyton's done anything. I mean, I don't. Mani's there, come on, he's there. So let's try and set something fast. Andrea, no settlement.
Really executed all I did.
I see all that how narrow down again. All right, online, on your camera. I mean, oh yeah? Yeah. You're looking at solving quadratic.
I think online skills.
Right? Remember, you have two ways you can solve a quadratic. You can factorize it or you can use this long formula here. people who do it add math, you cannot use the calculator here. You will not get any marks for solving the calculator. Add math, you can do it, not math. Okay? You will not get any marks there. Right? Oh, wait, next one. Right, we'll do tricks on things following, right? Let's go again. That was June 2021. The last year, that was June 2021.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Next one, number 2A. Factorize that. Factorize that. Let's try to work a little bit, Jacob. Let's do some work. Let's try and do something now. All right, just one question. Okay. If you can tell form, all right? Factorize here, please. Three n squared plus 15np. Just answer the floor, Daniel. Nice, we are not good. Hurry up. You all ready? Right, so what do they both have in common? They both have a 3 and they both have very good. You look at n plus 5. What do you do when you reach there? What do you do when you reach there? Just multiply to make sure you get on top, right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah, definitely.
All right, nice. Let's go back to tricky-ish fella here. Do your thing here. Nice. Just easy. Hey. How you find perimeter? How you find perimeter again, Malachi? How you generally, how you find perimeter? All right. Yeah, how you have left this? Try that. Find the perimeter and get your pressure. Why didn't come to the Nishad here? Malini? Yeah. Nishad, Daniel. What one in case that? Huh? What else? Jason? Juliana. Juliana. Alion. Matthew.
We all get something to that.
Sharon. Sharon. Sharon is now. Hello, you here? Hello. Sharon. Lorraine, Quinn there. Faith's technically not there. Alright, nice. Please excuse that, you done?
You really asked me.
Alright, let's see what we got. We got 15 minus 2x plus 2x minus 1 plus 2x plus 5, 3x minus 7. What you do again? Add up all the x terms, right?
Yeah.
This one, this is 0, 2x plus 3x is 5x. 15 minus 1 is 14, 14 plus 5 is 19. 19, what's that? 19 minus 7 is minus 12. Okay, so the answer is 5x minus 12. Yes, centimeter. Yes, sir. How I got minus 12? No, that's a positivity. I can show up there. Yeah, plus. But we're not showing up there.
Nah, not showing up there. Right.
No, sometimes it's up, man. Things don't show up. Sometimes it's up.
Right on 12 plus 5x.
Alright, let's go. 5x plus 12. Never next pass, right. Here's what it said. It said that its perimeter is 32. Find the longest side. Perimeter is 22. 32. For those who don't see it, 32. Find the longest side. Go ahead. Perimeter is 32. Find the longest side. Which side is the longest? What do we do to find x? Dylan. What do we do to find x? Start with what? Equal to what? Equal to 2. Nice. Dylan said to take 5x plus 12 and make it equal to 32. Right? But you have to figure out which side is the longest. Huh? Yeah? What? Oh, you got the answer, right? Why you got the final answer? Okay. That's not really say a failure. A failure. A future employer doesn't know that failure.
I mean, you have the thing mileage and
Right, so 5x plus 12 is 32.
there's the heights of
All right, yeah, that's all there. So we're going to get, we are going to get. Right, so you end up with 5x is equal to 32 minus 12. 5x is 20, x is 4. But the question didn't ask that, they asked the longest side. Which side here looks like the longest? It will be 2 by 4 plus 5. So that's 8 plus 5, which is 13. Right, but just make sure, try here as well. Right? That's 3 by 4 minus 7. So 12 minus 7. I just make it sure. Right? Right? So the answer is 13 centimeters at the longest side. Right? Come on, next pass again. Right? On the group, I'm going to send a paper for you just to try them, right? But I have to remove the 8. So they will now. Last one for the road. One for the road. Right? I am, remember, we just did one like it, right? I'll correct it individually and it can go.
No.
Right? Right, if you want to stay whole day, you can come in front, you feel my people sit down. In front. Whatever you do on the right, you do it on the left. Right? That's exactly what we just did. You know what to do. I'll give you a little help too. What's the first thing you'll get rid of?
Negative 3 divided by 2.
So you have to get rid of the divided by 2. So you multiply everything by 3, and the rest should be easy. Right? So you gotta get rid of that 3 underneath there first. You gotta divide, so what you would do? Right, do it. Again, follow me.
Right, I see.
Anybody have it?
I'll leave. Wait, no, no, multiply. I may have to get the yes. That's smart. That's smart. Nice.
We go to second funeral.
Hey, that's
All right, step number one. Watch it here. Right, step number one, multiply everything by 3. So you'll get minus 3 is less than 2 minus 4x is less than 8. Right? So you can't change the middle. What's the next step? Carry across 2. So your next step is the minus 2 everywhere. Right? So I'm doing it a long way for you, right? So you'll get minus 5 is less than minus 4x is less than 13. What's the next step? Divide everything by -4. But when you divide by a negative, what will happen? Sign will change. So you'll get -5 on -4 and 13 on -4. So your final answer will be 5 on 4. 1.25 is more than x. More than negative 3.25. No, you can do that fraction. Hey, we're not done. All the integers that satisfy it. What's the answer? Maria. What, Maria?
right.
Yeah, hold on. Malachi, that's it? Right. All they want all the integers between that. All the answer be. All the integers between 1.25 and minus 3.25. Yeah, so the answer be?
1.26.
No. All the integers. All right, think about it. Let's start here.
Oh.
All the integers more than minus 3.25 are what? Will be minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, and then you have to stop. before 1.25. So that'll be
Just one.
just one.
Oh.
So it will be those 5 numbers.